All right. We are back. It's the Brass Tacks Podcast. Episode 22. We're your hosts, Rick and Adam. I am Rick.
Yep.
That's Adam. And it is a beautiful day to be doing a podcast. We just got us...
I wouldn't say it's a beautiful day. It's cold.
It is cold.
So,
But our bellies are full of chicken. We had us some pre-show cigarettes.
ooh, dude. Yeah. That was a lot of chicken.
Yeah, I pushed out a pre-show log.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, no, I was at odds with whether or not I should because I don't know.
Now, you got to, because you're going to be too anxious the whole time, you know, if you don't take a shit then. You might as well make a move and make it soon. Take a block and make it boom.
I agree. Well, it's like you already know.
That's DMX.
Oh, is it? We're gonna have to fact check that. But it's like you already know you're gonna be dealing with the mid-show pee because like we're drinking a ton of water and shit.
It hits you at some point.
Yeah.
It hits you. It's later on, and then you start watching the clock.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Piss.
Dude, it gets crucial. Oh shit. Try to go for that soundboard and you hit the fucking intro again.
Oh no, I saw you hit
Oh yeah.
the drop of the. You're like, oh wait, it's off.
Well, yeah, we were talking about poop, so I was like, I should hit one of the. You know, it's appropriate, but we're just keeping it professional out here, ladies and gentlemen. God, what a dunce I am.
Yeah,
it's okay. I'll get the hang of it eventually.
you'll find it.
Yeah, you were telling me about a dream you had last night.
No, it wasn't last night. It was a couple nights ago. About my hair, dude.
Yeah.
As you know, I have great hair.
Okay. Yes, you do have nice hair.
Nope. I'm no grays.
No grays.
Nothing.
A nice. You got a nice hairdo
It's
too.
a
It falls
chestnut,
well.
almost darker chestnut color hair.
All right.
Straight.
This is wearing thin.
I'm just saying. But I have very thick hair.
Yes, you do.
So I had a dream the other night where I was bald. Dude, I had like a small patch in the front.
Oh,
nothing
dude.
in the like a overlap of a few strands.
You had a
in the middle. Yeah, in the middle, the base of your hair, and then like a ring around my head. Oh, dude, I lost it, man.
What the fuck?
I'm still thinking about it.
Well, that's got to mean something. I mean, you know how
Doesn't.
It does. I mean, they say that like if you have dreams about your teeth falling out and stuff like that, which I mean, I've had that kind of dream before. I don't know if that's ever plagued you, but
It has.
yeah, so like that's supposed to mean you're worried about something serious in life. Some shit like that. I mean, I don't necessarily believe in crap like that, but you know how there's always those people.
Well, this is separate than like spiritual though. I mean, it's like there's science behind dreaming and things like that, I would assume.
Well, sure. Well, let's see right here. To dream that you are losing your hair because that you are getting older. It reflects the concern of losing your sex appeal and virility. Losing your hair also signifies a lack of strength. I'd have to agree with that. You do not have the power to succeed in an undertaking. Oh, we're getting close. You may be feeling weak and vulnerable. They got your fucking number, dude.
Dude, yeah. Well, yeah, I worry all the time about everything, dude.
Well, yeah, it's
So now it's like making me think my hair's falling out, but my hair's not falling out.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, it's just going to probably in a year.
No, I mean, if you're going to go bald, you're going bald.
Well, it's not like dropping from a 5 to a 3 is really going to hurt you that badly.
Okay.
You're lucky because like I look good enough for the both of us. You're like the ugly girl that gets the attention because her friend's hot. I'll throw you my scraps. I'm not stingy. I'm not a monster.
Yeah. If I have your scraps, I get the claps.
Oh, that's not nice. Never had the clap. Never had the pleasure yet. But yeah, the closest I've ever gotten, I've already told the story, was the male yeast infection.
Well, let me ask you this: have you ever had Sean Paul?
What's Sean Paul? Oh, just make it clap. That's a piece of shit joke too. Yeah, let me give you one. Can't be can't be unsaid now. But yeah,
maybe that's what he was talking about. But sorry,
I'm sure he was. I mean, have you seen the guy? I'm sure he's not very conservative when it comes to sexual partners. This fucking guy. Oh. You're gonna give me now. I'm gonna give me now. Dude, yeah, but don't go A to V back and forth a whole lot. Like you can do one or the other, I guess, but like I learned the hard way. You just don't do it all in one sitting. Probably not the best idea. It doesn't work out well. Oh, but I think I already told you about this the other night, but I've been going through this weird shit where I'm noticing that at certain phases throughout the night, my personality just takes a fucking nosedive and I go almost insane. So like I get home from work and stuff like that, and you already know I keep pretty late hours as it is. Like I stay up until like 4 or 5 in the morning on a regular basis.
Yeah, you're edgy in that sense. Like
I'm edging in those hours.
Yeah, that's what goes along with it. But yeah, I got it. You're edgy, dude. You stay up till
yeah.
You're listening to 9 Inch Nails. You're watching the sunrise and shit. Like
making coffee at 2 in the morning.
Right?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Writing my
You're
spoken
edgy.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm up, and I'll play video games till like midnight, 1 o'clock. Then after that, like I start kind of going a little delirious, and like I'll watch comedies and things like that. And then I go back to the video games. And by this point, I'm like super baked, just in a really goofy mood, and I start trolling on video games. Like last night, this fucking kid, he reported me to Xbox Live because I was playing this game called Sea of Thieves, where you're basically just like pirate role playing, and you have to like sail this big ass ship around. It's a bunch of work to get like the crap you need to go sail to another island and sell off all this horse shit you just picked up at another island. So what I like to do is I take the missions really seriously, and then once we get all the treasure and shit loaded up onto the boat, I start throwing Molotovs around the bottom of the boat and setting the boat on fire. And you can't really tell. Yeah, you can't really tell it's on fire until it's too late. And so I sink the boats with all the treasure. And so
No.
so all these guys are getting really angry at me, and of course, like the more they get upset, the more I'm liable to just do a bunch of more like heinous shit. So I get this notification from Xbox Live that like 3 people fucking recorded what I was doing, and they went and tattled on me. Bunch of tattletales, dude. They reported my game clips to Xbox Live, and I got a little warning today.
Oh, you got warned.
Yeah, for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh.
Yeah, I told them to go fuck themselves. Dude, I've gotten 30-day bans before. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm an edgelord.
This just goes back to what I said.
Yeah.
You're edgy.
But then, so 3, 4 o'clock rolls around. Getting a little sleepy. Figured, smoke that last bowl of the night. Have a little cigarette. Then I go lay down. Now, once I lay down, I start scrolling through social media and all that stuff.
Naturally.
And for some reason, it's like at the wee hours of the morning and shit like that, I become some weird, like, fucking political troll. And luckily, like, I stumbled upon that one dude from, I think he was an editor for the New York Times. His name was, his name is Paul Krugman. He looks like a creep, right? I mean, let's just say that photo doesn't.
That picture's not flattering.
No.
Let's say, not. Yeah.
So
there wouldn't be a flattering picture of him.
Right. So seeing him and
what does he do?
He's an editor for the New York Times.
Oh, New York Times. Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm going through the social media and shit like that, and I see a tweet from him.
Mm-hmm.
And let me find it. I have it right here because he deleted it, so I had to like go back and try to find it again. He posts this at like a weird ass hour, and it says, "Well, I'm on the phone with my computer security service. As I understand it, someone compromised my IP address and is using it to download child pornography. I might just be a random target, but this could be an attempt to QAnon me. It's an ugly world out there."
QAnon you?
Well, that's okay. That adds to the absurdity of it, but let's not forget that very recently Anthony Weiner tried to do the same thing. He tried to get out in front of this whole he had what's considered child pornography on his computer, and not only that, but like a lot of like unsolicited.
Well, he had a picture of him in his underwear next to his kid.
Well, I thought he actually got caught with like compromising
Anthony
content.
Weiner?
Yeah. Aside from
well, he
that.
was texting underage chick. She was like 16 or something.
Okay, so either way, he was being a creep.
It was
You know,
he is a creep. He wasn't being one.
well, okay, yes,
He is.
but that aside,
Sure.
we've seen high profile public figures try this tactic and fail.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
what was crazy is immediately, of course, I responded to it immediately. I think I said something to the effect of like, "Oh yeah," and Pete Townshend was just doing research.
Mhm.
But I didn't realize that even though the tweet had been up for like maybe an hour, you should have seen the fucking backlash. Like these people were coming up with all kinds of jokes. There was so many like Chris Hansen memes and things like that. But then when you actually see the guy and shit like that, it's just I don't know. There's some guys you can just look at them and go, there's something going on there. You know, when you watch Dateline NBC, most of those dudes, I mean, it's
When
like,
there was
okay,
To Catch a Predator on, and you watch, be like,
yeah, that guy's touching kids.
Yep.
Fucking bring in Bartles and James, shit like that.
no, the first season was crazy, dude. They fucking caught a rabbi, dude.
Oh yeah. Dude, didn't they catch somebody that was like associated with the show too? Like the guy knew Chris Hansen, he was like friends with him or some shit.
No. You're reflecting on Opie and Anthony. He was an Opie and Anthony fan.
No, I know that happened.
Okay.
I'm not talking about that. I know that's a separate issue.
I don't think that was the case. I've never heard that. Maybe. Like, you could be right. I don't know.
I really should have found the clip before we started talking about. I didn't realize we were going to touch on this. But
Sorry.
like,
Yeah.
But no, I know that there was a guy. He was like an ex-staff member or something like that. He fell for their online catfish thing, and he showed up to one of the houses, and he used to work on the show. And Chris was just like, he called him by his first name. He's like, "What the hell are you doing here, dude?" And the guy was like, "I should have known it."
That had to be staged, dude.
I don't know, man. It looked, they weren't hurting for content. Look at all the creeps they had showing up all the time.
He has a YouTube show now or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what happened to him. I know.
He does the same thing, I think.
Really?
I don't know. You'll have to look it up.
Just like on a smaller scale. I'll do that later. I don't feel like
No,
it.
I'm just saying. I can't verify it, so if you want to verify it, look it up.
Fair enough. But then, oh yeah, so this is what got me. Normally in our society, you know, guys like this, whenever something is so apparent and kind of like, hey, if it acts like a duck, you know, that kind of whole scenario, usually everyone eviscerates them, which it's what happened initially with his tweets and stuff like that. But New York Times came out like a day later, and they backed him up, and they were like, yeah, we put our own people on it, and like it turns out that this was a company that's calling old folks and telling them that their hard drives are like tainted with compromising material, and what they try to do is they try to scam credit card information out of them in order to like get rid of the content that's supposedly on their hard drives, which is just horseshit. If you know basic anything about computers, you know that this is a thing out there. Like people try to scam shit like that all the time. So whenever he came out and backed up what they said, he was like, yeah, that's what happened. Isn't there something inside of everyone that's just like not sitting right? Like this doesn't sit right with me at all.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah, I agree 100%.
This man's an editor for one of the largest publications in the world, and he's not aware of internet scams. I bet he thinks they're like a Nigerian prince is going to send him money to.
It's looked like he has money. They were like, we need to spin this, find something out that would make sense. I'll give you 24 hours. Put it out.
I want a picture of Spider-Man by 12. That dude, and speaking of that Spider-Man scene, I saw a clip from the first the Tobey Maguire one, where the editor's saying that. I forgot completely that it's the Aryan Brotherhood guy from Oz that plays the editor there.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucked me up because now I can't see him in anything. Like every time I see a State Farm commercial, I just picture him burning a swastika on some guy's ass cheek.
Well, oh yeah, does he do the State Farm commercials? It's some insurance company. Is it State Farm?
Yeah, the bump.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
He's like,
there's actually two people that do insurance that were on that show. The Irish guy.
Oh, yeah.
He does the
Mayhem guy.
Yeah.
Man, he was a son of a bitch in Oz, dude. His first day in, he's already trying to whack a maid guy and shit.
No turkeys given, dude.
Yeah. His brother became turkey, dude. He fried him up good. Poor guy, he's got the brain of a 5-year-old, and they're like strapping him to the electric chair. He's like, what's going on? Dude, it's heart-wrenching. You can't not feel something when you watch Oz. It goes from calm conversation to heated argument to gang rape in a matter of seconds.
Sometimes at the same time.
Exactly. Get the hat trick.
Try the wine.
Try the toilet wine.
Yeah, there's an episode dedicated to that. Everybody's relapsing in Oz and getting drunk as fuck. I was an extra in one of the episodes. I'm just shaking in the corner. Oh no.
What?
I love that. That's the best part of Oz is just the fucking huh.
We'll let that one go. You lucky you got that sound drop in because I was simultaneously calling you out for the previous joke, but go ahead.
Right on. Yeah,
right on.
Well, you got to cover your trailers, you know. A little something I learned when I was a nom. Silver spoon in hand.
Oh no!
It's so hard to do that guy's
Fortunate
voice.
son.
Fucking Creedence.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Fogarty.
So, yeah.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't get it.
Okay.
Couldn't get to it fast enough. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Last week we touched on the drone issue. There have been swarms of fucking mystery drones in northeastern Colorado and Nebraska.
Yeah.
And now they said that they're finding some in Montana.
Montana?
Dog. So...
This is a troll by a company, dude.
Well, that's the thing.
We're getting trolled.
This is the scary part of this whole entire thing is that for days now, I've been following it since we broke the story last week, but I've been following it and literally it's all a whole bunch of fucking nothing, dude. So like we said last week they were supposed to have this meeting with the FAA and all this other bullshit and local law enforcement. They have the meeting, they don't report on it because no one has a fucking clue what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And so now the drones are coming up. They're starting now. There's ground teams observing the drones. There's reports of like a command vehicle, like a mystery command.
There's
vehicle.
reports of that.
Yes,
I've never heard that.
Well, all right, it's purely speculation at this point. But this
speculation.
article,
What is that even?
this is all speculation.
Like,
But so yeah, there have been eyewitness reports
uh-huh.
saying that they've witnessed a sketchy vehicle with antennae and all
people
kinds
don't know
of
what
shit.
they're fucking talking
Well,
about.
I know that, Adam, but most people, you know, this is a fucking mystery. This is a national crisis now, Adam. Where there's fucking Sky King above us. Skynet's activating. But so they're saying that like they can't confirm or deny whether or not there's an existing command center vehicle flying around.
No, yeah.
So they're observing the drones from the ground and the air. They still have no idea where they're going. They haven't been able to follow them anywhere.
Homeland Security said they could not track them. So
Yep, and then the FBI was investigating it. They came back and said we have no fucking clue.
Right.
The military's said that they're not involved with it, but the areas that the drones are apparently like surveying, because the drones are showing up in numbers and they're doing grid patterns around certain areas and shit.
Yeah.
The military came out and said that there are nuclear silos in those locations, and they're thinking that somebody's either trying to get some kind of intel or they're trying to like do some kind of ground scan of some sort. I don't know how possible that is. I literally know nothing about drones, but I don't know. The whole thing's fucky. And
it's weird, man.
Yeah, what the hell is going on, dude? Because it's starting to spread into other states where there are nuclear silos.
You would think we get some answers.
You would think.
It's very vague. It's always very vague.
But it's
I don't know, man. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I honestly, I love the feeling of like this kind of shit whenever this kind of stuff happens and there's this big mystery going on and shit like that's really cool. But at the same time, you're like, yeah, it'd kind of be cool if they figured out what the fuck's happening, because I'd like to know whether or not this is like a threat of some sort. You know, we live awfully close to these places, and like NORAD's here, all this shit's here.
NORAD's here?
You know,
Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah,
Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Adam knows shit.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's here, but it's not. It ain't down the road, dude. It's fucking.
Well, 2 hours away.
Don't dox us.
Oh yeah,
you're doxing us right now.
Whoops.
They could do a radius around Colorado Springs. No, for like 5 minutes from Colorado Springs.
Well, I mean, in for a nuclear attack. I mean,
Well, yeah, if that's the case.
yeah, we ain't gonna
You'd be fine, though, if you were in that mountain.
Well, I mean, our county's water is award-winning, and I bet it wouldn't be for very long after a nuclear fallout.
Well, water.
Man, it just tastes like piss to you? What's wrong with the beer we got?
What's wrong with the water we got?
Drank pretty good. Could taste like a little bit like piss, but whatever. Oh, no. That's fucking bad, dude. Yeah, we're just laughing our fear away right now.
What you gonna do, man?
Fucking malicious ass drones flying around out here.
They ain't flying where I live.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Comedy.
I'm coming straight to your house, dude.
You're coming straight there.
I'm gonna tweet your address out and then I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, you're coming straight there. You'll be there in about 10 hours.
Yeah, that's well. Unless it's snowing, then I'm just not coming at all. I'll take my chances down here.
It's the apocalypse. There's 2 inches of snow,
dude.
Well, can't make it.
Dude, I hate driving so much. Like, all right, you know how close 7-Eleven and also food, like any number of food outlets are
Between 0.5 miles and 10 miles.
There are a ton of options for food around my house at a very convenient distance.
Big time.
I hate driving so much that, like, a couple nights ago, it was like 8 o'clock or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm really hungry. I start getting really, really hungry. I'm like, oh, I should go get something to eat. And I'm just like, I don't really want to drive. It had nothing to do with anything other than the fact I didn't want to drive. Yeah. So I ended up just going to my refrigerator. I had some sandwich meat left over, but no bread. And I just made sandwiches in my mouth. I just ate the ingredients to sandwiches.
Yeah.
You chewed it up.
Been there, dude. Been there. Yeah, man. You're hungry. What are you going to do? I mean,
I'm not even like hurting monetarily either. It's just I don't want to leave my house.
A matter of practicality. You're like,
well,
nah.
Anything could happen out there. You got these fucking drones flying around. I don't know what their intentions are.
Okay.
Damn, man. Fucking crazy ass world out there, dog. I ain't out there fucking around.
No, I think about it too. I agree.
Do you?
Yeah. What are you?
Oh, I'm trying to get my bearings over here. I'm segueing into the next little thing here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it. I was waiting for you to see who it was.
All right.
Because we've talked about this guy a lot, but we have never played any audio from the show that we're talking about.
No, dude.
Which you can't even call it a show. This guy's just a fucking edgelord, self-proclaimed king of goths, also self-proclaimed wizard. He makes his own wands.
Okay. Well, I don't feel as bad. He doesn't even have 3,500 hits on this video.
Well, it was only posted a couple days ago, and this is this is a guy.
It was only posted a couple.
Well, to make matters worse, this is the funny part. This video that we're gonna play, the channel that it's coming from is a guy who makes troll videos of this guy. He basically takes all of his streams. This guy's name's King Cobra JFS. He's an edgelord and he's out of control. So he's just. It's so hard to take it seriously with his face up here like that. This guy takes King Cobra's videos, condenses them to their hot points, and then releases them on a different channel.
Wait, this guy's name is King Cobra.
Yeah, the YouTube. Yeah, him. That guy right there. His name's King Cobra.
Name.
Well, the man makes wands, dude. What do you want from him?
Like,
he wears tactical soap. He's the reason I found out about tactical soap.
King, dude, you got to think about this. Like, if you met someone like, oh wow, you do YouTube videos? Oh, cool, man. What's your YouTube name?
King.
And you think, well, I don't know, maybe the circles he runs around in,
I don't know, dude. So okay.
I'm sorry, I was over to the side. Dude, I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
When you said King Cobra, there was about a 5-minute period where I just lost my shit. That was too much, dude. And I'm looking at the picture. He's got that appears to be a hand-rolled cigarette. I hope I'm wrong.
It is.
No.
It is. And there's there are wizard staffs behind him.
No.
He's wearing a wizard hat.
How is that? That's a cowboy hat.
It's a cowboy wizard hat.
A cowboy wizard hat?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of weird. You can kind of see it a little.
There's
bit.
a glare to it, which is bizarre.
Well, that's because it's bedazzled in the front.
Oh no,
it's very reflective. So yeah, and he's got the standard skull necklace. He's wearing a shirt that says Cobra Craft handmade wands because he goes out and he gathers sticks, shines them, puts designs on them, and sells them as wands.
How much does he sell them for?
I don't know. I haven't ever been able to find them in time. Apparently, they sell out every time he makes them.
You got to be kidding me.
I mean, I think you're underestimating how many edgelords are out there on the internet. I'm about 2 months away from going into a mania and buying one myself. I'm telling you, dude, it's only a matter of time.
If you bought.
What? What? Just say what you're gonna say.
No, I was thinking I could see if you bought one. Just be, oh, cool. Can I see it? And you snap it in front of you. It's like, okay.
Oh no.
So there you go.
Look at what they did to my wand. Oh, and so I also need to preface before we start this video that he's joined in this video off screen here to the right by a guy. He's another YouTuber. His name's Alex Warlord Campbell.
Okay. Okay. We're yeah.
And they both dox themselves all the time. Like they always talk about where they work and the fact that they live in Casper, Wyoming.
Oh, well.
There's 10 people in Casper, Wyoming, dude.
Yeah, during the summertime.
So that kid's off to the side. He's a dishwasher, and he brags about
He's what?
He's a dishwasher. Washer.
Oh,
excuse me. Yeah, it's my Asperger's. But he always brags about yeah, I've been fired and rehired so many jobs. There ain't a dish pit in this city that I haven't worked in. It's like a badge of honor.
He says this?
Yeah. Well, not in this video.
Okay.
But he did
no, I'm not saying in this video, but he. Okay.
He has said this on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been following these fucking idiots for a while, but he also another Alex Warlord Campbell backstory. He is a licensed pornography actor. He's never done any. And he sent out some promo shots on the internet. Like a bunch of people trolled him into saying that they were agents. They were saying they were agents, and they trolled him into sending them the promo shots and shit. So what they did was once he sent the promo shots of him, he's fully erect in this one picture, and it's like a Spike Lee angle where it's below the bag, and you can see the shaft going up, and then him looking down. What the trolls did was they printed a shitload of T-shirts, and they just started sending them to all of his jobs. They sent him to the place where he works now, and it got him fired again. No. But then they sent some to King Cobra on one of his streams, and he opened it up on the live stream, was just oh, what the fuck? And he goes off on this long tirade. He's like, I'm so sick of seeing my friend's dick. And all I could think about was shit, I'm not. That's the funniest game we play. Yeah. I mean, granted, you don't. I'm pretty much the sole participant in it as far as hanging my bag out of the waistband and stuff like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy flashing
you're
balls.
into it. You're into it. Whatever.
What are you gonna do? It keeps me young.
Meh.
But so in this video, they're basically just talking about how they feel about the smoking age being raised from 18 to 21, as they are both avid smokers and vapors.
Well, they're
Calm down. Let's see here. Let's go and get this going.
What's up, YouTube? Hanging out with homeboy Alex Campbell. And if you've been following the news recently, tobacco sales are now for people who are 21 and older.
My dad did not believe it so much at first. He even had to call a welfare jug just to confirm it.
He said he had to call a welfare office to confirm it. Why would you call...
You said loaf and jug.
What?
He said loaf and jug.
What's that?
It's a gas station.
Oh, what? I thought he said the welfare something.
Loaf and jug.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I know. Clearly you didn't know it.
Well, cool. I'm glad you corrected me.
That's loaf and jug. Play it back.
All
it's
right.
Fucking loaf and jug.
No, I believe you.
No, we'll play it. No, we're going to play it back.
Okay. We'll bring it back. Daddy wants to play games. Can we also acknowledge the fact that one of his eyes is staring at the camera and the other one is just out there in the ether?
Whoa.
It's
out there.
He's got super thick glasses and eyes that go every which way but right. And that cigarette's down to the filter and he is still smoking it.
Well, it's that eye is not lazy. That eye is in a coma. So I mean, that's what some people have like a lazy eye.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's because you don't know which one to look at, and you don't want to be rude and not pay attention to the other one. But then if you do pay attention to the other one, are you an asshole?
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I knew
like
from a young age, dude.
Yeah, it's like a burn victim trying to be proud out in public wearing a halter top. It's like, come on, leave it alone. All right? It looks like lasagna across your abdomen. That's not cool.
Yeah. I had what do they call those teachers that are like still in school when they come in and like teach for a while? With the main teacher?
Yeah. What do they call them?
Student teachers? No. What do they call those? I don't know. I had one second grade that was doing that like intern type of thing.
Yeah.
He had one of those wacky eyes.
Oh no.
And he fucking I think I might have told this story before.
Wacky eyes.
He had an eye that ran astray. It was I don't know, it was an Italian last name, whatever.
He was in a bad car accident. Yeah. What happened to his wife?
She's dead.
No, he was like fucking 20.
Oh, okay.
He was whatever. And he yelled at me one time. I swear I told the story, but I've told the story. I swear. But he was looking at me, and we didn't look like he was looking at me, and yelling, and he was like, "Oh, Adam, don't do that." I'm like, "I'm Adam," because I thought he wasn't looking at me. He's like, "I know." I'm like, oh shit,
Dude.
your eyes. How am I supposed to track this down? How am I supposed to know you're looking at me?
Dude.
Point or something, so I know you're because the eye is not looking at me. How am I supposed to know?
And kids have only gotten worse since we were in school, dude. Could you imagine having any kind of like physical abnormality?
Man,
kids are ruthless, dude. I mean, in eighth grade, we had a teacher who was fairly new. She was our English teacher.
Yeah,
she had a very elongated face, and all the kids started getting on her one day, calling her horse face, and they kept saying horse face. Yeah, and then somebody was like, "Hey, why don't you go eat some oats or something?" Just like whatever a kid would lob at you, just some weak shit. And she just busted out crying. She started crying. She put her head down on her desk, and she just did not like say or acknowledge any of us. The bell rang. We all left. Everyone was quiet. Like it was funeral quiet in that room. And like, I don't know. I like a good teacher razzing just like the next guy, but I have my limits too, dude. And that's one. I
agree. You
know, because they're just not taking it's not a joke anymore.
No, you're just trying to be malicious.
Exactly. You know, there's an art to the troll.
There is.
We did, there was actually, now, see, this is what happens every single time. I'm about to backpedal because there was a teacher that same year that we gave relentless shit to because he cried a lot. And I think it had a lot to do with the fact that he was a man crying in front of a group of people.
Why was he crying in front of a group?
Because we were reading Tears of a Tiger. And he was over there fucking crying and shit because all the...
You don't think that mug read that 1,000 times?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit. You say it was English teacher?
Yeah.
Dude, my 9th grade English teacher did the same fucking thing about kind of something similar to that.
Maybe he had to leave
these guys like aspiring actors or something like...
Yeah, they didn't
Are they putting on a
do
show like... You're 60 years old, you still might trying to get some fucking high school...
Yeah, some bullshit.
Like,
I'm putting on this season's Les Mis.
Like, oh, okay. Maybe that's a thing.
It could be.
I can't believe, I just thought of that when you said that. Like, yeah, and he had fucked up teeth.
Dude, so did mine. I wonder if he just moved school districts because he got made fun of for crying and then he came down to us and got a beating.
Did his name start with an R?
No, it started with a D.
Not the same guy.
He rode a motorcycle too and was always trying to be like cool about it, but it's like, dude, that's a fucking... He was riding around on like a 250 or something like that. It was like this little skinny... It went... You know, it wasn't like... Oh, well, there's a big difference.
I don't know which one I'd prefer, though.
Neither.
Yeah.
How about a car so I don't get fucking killed? I don't trust that shit.
Yep. Some 16-year-old killed me while she was texting.
Yeah, dude. And don't get me wrong. If it were completely safe, I want a motorcycle and I would love to ride around.
It'd be totally cool, man.
Yeah, it'd be badass.
For sure.
And it's just really appealing. But the fact of the matter is we take our lives into our own hands every single day in these fucking death traps they call cars. And if you take the shell away, plus, take 2 of the wheels away and you just start going flying down the road and shit, you're kind of bumping up your chances of disaster. And I don't know.
We're talking 10 to 15% well, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying. Don't listen to me. I was trying to give a percent of the weight of a motorcycle versus a car. I don't know if it's like around 10%, but
it's
not close. Good. Maybe it's close to it. We'll pretend it is. I'm probably wrong.
I wouldn't care if it was the same, to be honest, because subconsciously you're still outside of a moving vehicle.
Well, South Park had it right.
They really did. Yeah, they really did. That episode speaks volumes to a lot of different things aside from motorcycle riding. I'd say
you're speaking towards the bike curious.
Yeah. Anyone that rides a bicycle or anything like that, and you pretend it's a vehicle.
Oh God, that's the thing that bugs me today. And like you were saying, like the weights. Yeah, it's too much, man. Why are you on the road on this stupid fucking 2-pound piece of metal? We're trying to fucking live here. Get out of get out of my fucking way. Get a mountain bike. Get on some dirt. Ride around some trails. That's fucking cool. It's edgy. I get it. You can still shave your legs and all that shit.
Or, get a rope and a stool and some balls and hang yourself, because all that shit's dumb. If you want to be outside and be fucking biking around, do what you said. Just go find a trail.
I know I don't.
Go find a fucking trail.
Right. Go find a trail. Don't inconvenience everyone who's trying to get fucking somewhere.
Because you want to show off.
Because, that's what it is.
It's all it is.
It's a show off. You can fucking swim. You can fucking ride the mountains on a mountain bike.
Yeah.
On trails. You can do stuff that's equivalent to what you're doing, if not better.
Yeah.
But you're choosing to be out there shaving your legs and tight shorts and shit.
Wearing your fucking
these
singlet.
shirts with sponsors on them, even though, that's how you buy them. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck is this shit?
God, dude.
Get the fuck out of my way, dude. Just get out of the way.
That's why, I still celebrate every time I see those, the surveillance footage, of people riding out in public in a Starbucks, and you see a young Democrat run up and just steal the laptop and run away. You got to be careful with the nomenclature these days, dude. But they're all over the internet, and it's always some fucking pithy looking douchebag, and he's sitting there in front of his fucking $9 coffee, and he turns his back for 1 second, and that laptop goes flying through the doorway, dude. And there's no chance this guy's gonna get up in those stupid Dwayne Reed loafers and try to chase him down. It's not gonna happen. I love it. Every time they get through the doorway, I'm like, they're free. I celebrate. All right, let's get back to this video.
Oh, sorry, we went off on a tangent. Sorry.
Well, I mean, anytime we're talking about motorcycles or bicyclists and shit like that, just prepare to get shit on.
We started talking about teachers, and that's how we got to bikes. Just saying.
Oh, God. All right, let's hear what these brainlets have to say.
So much at first, he even had to call a loaf and jug just to confirm it.
Loaf and
I disagree
jug.
with it 100%. Here's why. When you turn 18, you're a legal adult. You can have sex, you can rent your own apartment, you can star on a porno, you can vote for your country, you can die for your country, but you can't smoke a cigarette. The fuck out of here with that.
He's wearing eyeliner, too.
Sharing a beer with my homie here, and this is the thing of it, YouTube. You got girls as young as 8 years
Also, look at his Judge Ito fucking facial hair.
old, developing boobs and getting
might have more
first
than Judge
period
Ito.
because
It's very
too many
sparse.
hormones in our food.
Well, to be honest, bro, I honestly think
Bro.
it's because of those disposable cartridges of vaping devices. I mean, we've got more studies to prove that.
What? What's up? Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
That one person sounds like someone we know. That's not on screen.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to listen closer.
Sorry.
Vaping is worse for you than smoking.
It is.
In fact, the damage from vaping is irreversible. As for the damage from
Irreversible?
But I feel like that is the vernacular of some.
Irreversible?
It's look it up.
What a
Not a
fucking
word.
dolt.
Irreversible.
Oh my god, irreversible, dude. I want to hear this
Irreversible?
again. I haven't listened to all this. I found this video like a couple of days ago. I heard like a few minutes of it. I was like, oh, we've got to get this on here.
Yeah.
Irreversible.
smoking.
It is.
In fact, the damage from vaping is irreversible.
Irreversible?
Yeah.
I like the fact
Is
that
that
I
a
can now
song?
put
Like-
CBD oil in my vape. Yes, I
In my
too vape.
The CBD vape.
Oh,
He just showed his vape on the side of the screen. Oh my, dude, he's got a King Cobra tattoo.
Oh no.
Oh my, dude, that's like the Snake Plissken tattoo.
That wouldn't surprise me.
This guy's a fucking edge master.
Mm.
Oh,
He's edge.
He's got one of those chopper bicycles in the background there. And you can kind of see, look at the shape of his hat now. You can kind of tell it's like a wizard hat, and the shiny part is
I can see it's higher. Yes, now I can see it. Yeah, you're right.
The shiny part is a skull and bones. It's got a Jolly Roger wizard hat.
Oil?
I have CBD weight oil. Yeah.
In there right now?
A little bit.
A little bit? Fuck yeah.
With a little bit of dragon's blood.
Oh man, these guys are vaping on YouTube, bro.
Oh fuck.
Did his eye straightened up a little bit when he coughed?
It looked like it straightened out for a second.
Dude.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Click it.
Fuck, dude.
Click
Hold
it.
on, I gotta run it back real quick.
Oh,
dude. Yeah, because it's definitely straighter than that right there. Hold on.
Oh fuck.
It
Can you feel
moves.
that in your lungs?
Yeah. You know, the bigger problem is you got these kids who are snorting condoms.
What?
no kid is snorting a condom. Why would you snort a condom? You don't use them.
Well, a good fucking point.
Who has these condoms to even snort?
I can actually tell you the last time I used a condom was I think I was 19, and it was when I used to break into my friend's mom's model homes. She used to sell homes in this like development area. It was like a half-finished neighborhood.
Yeah.
I used to break into the model homes to bang chicks, and then I would try to flush my lambskin condoms down the toilets. That was the last time I used a condom, was in one of those situations.
92.
It was 92. Were you like 6?
Yes.
Adam forgot to mention that because it was 92, but the condom was used in him. He shit it out later.
Yeah.
Eating Tide Pods, and the government's worried that these 18-year-olds might start eating cigarettes.
Oh, don't forget
What?
smoking bed bugs.
Okay.
What?
There's
a lot wrong with this, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for freedom of speech and shit like that, but to give a platform to everyone for everything,
you got to do it. You got to do it because then we can watch it. Then we can watch it.
Yeah, you're right. I guess the show wouldn't exist without
Everyone
it.
should be able to say what they need to say, and put it out to the world, because then you can see, oh, okay, then you know there's fucking crazy people out there like this. If you told me that this existed without proof, I might not believe you.
That's fair. Yeah, that's very
You gotta
fair.
get out there, and these bad ideas, or maybe it's not a bad idea, but they need to be challenged with good ideas all the time. You can't just accept good ideas, because there should be a challenger out there all the time. And if it's a good idea, boom, you defeat it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it just kind of pushes us
let
into
it
a
all
better
out here.
humanity.
Yeah, let it out. Let it out.
Fuck yeah, dude. Insightful Adam.
All right, settle down.
Come on, man.
What?
Yeah, there have actually been kids here, Gasper, that have been buying, selling, smoking dehydrated bed bugs.
What? I can't. We're
Okay,
almost
come on.
2 minutes into this video, and already there has been so much to digest at once.
This is a 3-minute video, and it's already 2 minutes, like you said, and it's too much, man.
In Casper,
This is
Wyoming, this guy named Warlord said that there are kids out there buying, selling, and smoking bed bugs. First I've heard of it. I don't know. This might be a Googleable thing later on.
You're kidding me.
No, not shitting you at all.
Smoking bed bugs? Really? Really?
Oh, let's not forget nutmeg.
Yeah, kids are
Nutmeg.
smoking nutmeg, they're smoking dehydrated bed bugs.
Well, let's also
We out here fucking bitch without no rubbers on. We out here shooting people. It sounds like a rap promo almost.
Yeah, it
not
does.
forget, there's all kinds of bans going
It's
on
fucking
now.
terrible.
I mean, the U.S. Army even banned the Fitbit watch because it can display maps of troops' training regiments to other countries. Oh,
What?
let's not forget TikTok. TikTok is now banned.
Really?
On all government devices. If we're so worried about our social media...
Where's he getting all this
how much attention
information?
are we actually paying
Why
to
is
our
this
own
guy?
borders?
This guy's not even on the camera because, dude, this guy's too. He's like fucking.
I can show you what he looks like. He looks like a short, skinny, pale white guy with like kind of, like the fuckboy haircut that like all fuckboys have, where it's kind of short but like unkempt. I don't know how to describe it. Like dirty white kid hair. It's really hard to explain.
How old is he?
I think
That guy's
he's in his
the
early
guy who's
20s.
talking that's off camera sounds like he's like in his 50s.
No. He's like younger than us.
Oh,
he's in his
no.
20s. I think he's like in his earlier mid 20s.
And then he's an asshole. What did we
well,
say?
yeah, duh.
Last episode, people in their 20s, you're fucking idiots. I was an idiot.
There's no dispute.
I'm still an idiot. But when you're in your 20s, you're even more of an idiot potentially.
Oh, I agree. Well, that's the biggest thing. All right, so that's a good point. Because I think one of the biggest lies that humanity tells itself is that wisdom or any kind of enlightenment comes with age.
It's not true.
It doesn't.
It's not true.
The only enlightenment that comes with age is the fact that you should realize at a certain point that you're a fucking idiot and that you're learning as you're going along. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
life.
Like when we're saying 20-year-olds are idiots, that's not saying we're not idiots.
Right.
We admit that we're idiots as 30-year-olds.
That's right.
Well,
Well,
but the 20-year-old us was in denial that we're idiots.
oh, big time.
You gotta accept it.
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
in your 20s, accept it. You're an idiot.
Dude,
It'll get you farther.
freshly 20-year-old Rick was such a fucking douchebag. I was like still into all this
Let's
hippie
change.
shit and stuff. Like, okay, fuck you, dude. Oh, man. I had that one coming. Fuck you, man. No, I was just into all kinds of stupid shit, man. It was,
Crystals.
No, never into crystals. I've always maintained that's horse shit.
I don't know how you could believe crystals.
Billy Crystal.
I don't.
I believe
That's
in-
a crystal I don't believe as well. So
you don't like his black man jazz voice that he does.
Oh man,
How has he not caught a beating for that yet?
That's what that's the greatest question of all time.
The only thing that's saving him is the fact that he's Jewish.
Why would that save you though? If you're doing an imitation of another race,
Because they're a persecuted
you can't do that
people,
these
Adam.
days.
Adam, they're a very persecuted people. You gotta go easy.
I guess I hear what you're saying, but you don't
It's
have
hot
to
out
go
there.
easy. He's a fucking multimillionaire. We gotta go easy on a multimillionaire.
Well, I'm just saying, life's tough out there. Gotta be careful. You never know when you're gonna get shanked.
All right, are we going
All right,
through
let's
this
finish
video?
this shit
or
up.
what?
No shit.
We have aromatherapy now.
Oh, a fresh cigarette, dude.
Licensed aromatherapist. But yet, where do they get those aromas from?
Exactly. At what point, YouTube, do they stop restricting our American freedom and then start becoming Nazis?
He's
I'm
a political
serious.
firebrand now.
Even if you don't support smoking, even if you're a non-smoker, it's only a matter of time before they start coming after your rights. Don't let the fucking man take you down. Don't let the assholes restrict your rights. That being said, YouTube, thank you for watching this rant video. Fuck out of here with that.
Oh man.
You guy's a fucking badass. I love that shit like this exists, though.
Oh yeah.
It's too good not to watch.
True. Did you watch the Oscars at all, or?
I didn't watch the Oscars, but I fucking I saw who couldn't have seen it by now? But the fucking Ricky Gervais monologue,
Yeah.
which was what's going on over there, dude?
My fingers got caught in there.
Adam's over here, he's got chicken grease on his fingers. He's over here fucking around with a Gatorade bottle, getting all tangled up. There's literally one cord. How are you getting tangled up in one cord?
I was trying to move. Because I'm trying to pivot over here. I don't have much room.
That's fair. Yeah, you're kind of boxed in. But yeah, I mean, the Gervais monologue was badass. To be honest, I could give a fuck about any of these
Well, no
award
one cares about it,
shows.
but if,
fucking stupid accolades for what? What did you
I
do?
care about it because Ricky Gervais is saying something, but
Right. Which, if that wasn't an obvious enough lead-in, we're going to play the fucking monologue.
wanna?
Let's give this thing some juice.
Welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles.
You sound like
I'm
you're
Ricky
from
Gervais.
London.
Thank you. you'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. 5th time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello?
That's a whole nother story for another time, but that
It really is.
they did him dirty.
They did.
That's horseshit.
Yeah.
And Chappelle explained that, or he rationalized it perfectly. The whole Kevin Hart thing. He said something to the effect of like, "Oh, if my son acted feminine, I'd bash him over the head with a dollhouse," or something like that.
I don't know. Something. I don't.
It was something. It was something
Yeah, it
that
was something like
obviously,
that.
obviously, Kevin Hart's not gonna physically assault his kid with a child's toy because of feminine attributes.
No, of course not.
But yeah, he got snubbed from an awards show for that. Fucking buttholes.
Hosting an award show.
Yeah, something he really wanted to do too. Wasn't it like the Emmys or some shit?
I don't know.
It was one of these fucking
It's an award
bullshit
show,
award
whatever.
show. God, I would never go to one of these. I don't think we have to worry about that though.
Lucky for me, the Hollywood Foreign Press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by fax.
Fucking De Niro.
So
Robert.
let's go with a bang.
His
Let's
face never
have a laugh
changes.
at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah.
God,
Remember that.
I hate Amy Poehler. Look at her.
I
You
know.
all look lovely,
Fucking crazy
all dolled
looking
up. You
bitch.
came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush.
Oh, look at Tom Hanks.
It's your daughter.
What?
I
What about
thought
him?
that bug had sense of humor, man. He doesn't have a sense of humor. Like,
Tom Hanks has
Come on,
whatever
dude.
Tom Hanks feels like he should have if a camera's around. Tom Hanks knows how to play the fucking game. I'm still all about Tom
Yeah,
Hanks
I know.
because the man knows. The man's been through it all. He's a brilliant actor,
oh, you're right.
and
He's
if
great.
if a camera's around, he knows how to act the way he's supposed to act. That's the difference between him and a lot of other people in that industry, because some people play the game, some people don't, some people try to rebel, and like we see how that works out for you. But yeah, I don't know. Bless up, Tom Hanks.
I don't know if I'm blessing him up.
I'm blessing
Oh!
him up. What up?
I know you didn't prepare for this, and this is my fault.
No, it's okay. What's up?
Chet Hanks.
Oh, his rapper son?
He said stuff on the red carpet.
Oh yeah, that dude. I can find that. Here, we'll
Just go.
yeah, we'll finish the monologue, then we'll find Chet.
Oh, my
it's
God.
not. Wait, no. What is it now? It's Chet Hayes or something like that.
Chet Hayes is
Yeah.
his rapper name.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is it his
His
middle son?
30-year-old son
Yeah, is a rapper.
grew up in Malibu as a wealthy white dude.
Yeah, is a
And he's
rapper.
serious.
Yeah, we'll get.
He was on the red carpet just talking.
Yeah, we'll play that immediately after this.
Ugh.
I feel sorry for. Okay?
I'm glad you brought
must
that
be
up,
the
though,
most
dude.
Embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her, and her dad was in Wild Hogs. So
Oh, good one.
lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons. Yeah. Look at this table alone. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. But Baby Yoda. That's
Guy
Joe
had some
Pesci,
fucking
sorry.
like big
Um,
teeth.
I
Did
love-
he? Oh yeah, the fucking Baby Yoder line.
Oh, all right.
Baby Yoda. That's Joe Pesci. Sorry.
Joe Pesci would murder that
Don't have
guy.
me whacked.
Yeah, that was good. But
But tonight isn't
Sorry.
just about the people in front of the camera.
Did you
In this
see what I
room
saw?
are some
Yeah.
of the most important
That fucking
TV and
corpse
film
sitting next to
executives in the
Pacino.
world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you.
that's true.
He's
Pretty
coming
good,
for
yeah.
you. Look, talking of all you perverts.
He's not happy.
It was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies.
Pedophile.
The English have that word down to a science, dude. I love that.
How many views does this one have?
2 million something.
It's not enough.
What do you mean it's not enough?
It needs to be more. I want to see 20 million on there.
Why? It's not like it's ours.
No, I'm saying I want to see 20 because this is good. People should be watching
yeah.
this.
Yeah, as far as the
you know.
material.
Yeah, well, he's just funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great. what he's doing. So
Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care.
I got so pissed. Love a good Catholic fuck joke.
People of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So,
He's not lying.
5th time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people. And I thought, nah.
Oh my God. Look at that table of just run-of-the-mill, average-looking blonde white women who just squeaked into...
They're not real blondes.
Right, but you know what I'm saying.
How many real blondes do you really see?
Who cares?
Not a lot.
Who cares? I only pay attention when I see blonde hair flying because a fucking car came flying by too fast and hit somebody.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to make a joke about a blonde woman getting run over by a car. And I fucked it all up.
You just... It literally made...
Oh my God.
Made no sense.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm a bag of fucking shit.
Not on my watch. Maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show...
To a certain degree.
Yeah,
right? I mean...
Well done,
Well, I mean, they're watching Netflix plus a bundle of other fucking subscriptions.
Well, right.
They have to juggle
subscription
every month.
services.
Yeah.
It's migrated to that. For the most
Exactly.
part.
Well, I mean, also, it's just one more thing to have to juggle and cycle out every once in a while when money starts getting low. It's like, all right, Hulu or Disney Plus. Oh, wait, they're bundled, so fucking HBO Go goes. Trying to play it, play it smart with them finances.
Right.
Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this.
Isn't that his show?
Spoiler
I don't know.
alert, season 2
Not
is
up
on
on
the
all
way,
that.
so
I
at
think
the
it's his
end,
show.
He obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein.
Ooh.
Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
I'm surprised he actually got... They laughed
You
at
like to make
that.
your own?
Right. Well, I'm surprised.
Is that real laugh? Okay, then yeah, people are laughing. I was shocked that they actually laughed at that good joke.
Well, the thing is don't they rehearse this? And, wouldn't his
No.
monologue... Okay, so you don't... Because my whole thing was at first when I saw this, I was like, I'm surprised that monologue made it through, it got approved, because most of the time when things are televised and shit like that,
They're
this
gonna
is
have
done it's done live.
This is live.
Yeah, so they need their, checks and balances in place there to make sure,
Sure.
nobody has egg on their face.
Yeah, FCC violation. But it's probably a 5-second delay so they can dump whatever they need to dump.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's
a good point.
Way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, but seriously,
You flew there in your own plane, didn't you? That was a good one. I like that. He's a sneaky little prick.
most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then.
There's that old bag right there.
Old bag.
Yeah.
All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, and the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No.
Junkie.
No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a good point too, because like at some point movies did take this weird turn where like this is more of an attraction than a piece of art to be admired. You know what I mean? Like it's a valid point to say that like there's a huge difference between like Goodfellas and a Marvel movie these days. Not a lot of continuity and like thought goes into them. There's already framework laid out by comic books and shit like that and all the predecessors of that
Yeah.
particular franchise.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny.
The older they get, De Niro and Scorsese look alike.
The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great.
Look at Tarantino over
Tarantino's
there.
not even clapping.
Well, no, he's just... Tarantino's just trying... He's focusing so hard trying not to say the N-word.
No,
Amazing.
Tarantino saw that
It
movie. He
wasn't
knew
the
it
only
sucked.
epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So,
Dude, we were really ahead of our time here with that fucking Mountain Cast episode ripping on that movie.
even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know, you're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats.
Look at Ray Romano.
No one saw that.
Yeah, he was a fat
And the
pussy.
reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right?
That was
But
cute.
Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't.
Oh,
no.
pause it real quick.
Oh, no.
Pause it real quick, because we got to talk about something.
What?
What happened to Ellen?
What do you mean?
Oh, no. What happened to this chick, dude? Look at her.
I
what
know.
happened to what's going on, dude?
Dog, I don't know. I'm not a fucking Ellenologist.
Look at what you're looking at.
Yeah, I know.
Look at it.
She looks reptilian.
Ears are really big, dude.
She's got some big ass motherfucking ears, dude. Oh my god.
Look at this.
Her ears perked up as soon as like Gervais said fat pussy. She was fucking awake. Those big ass eyes of hers staring daggers.
Oh no.
Look at that horrible jacket she's wearing too. Look at that knife job sitting next to her, dude. Who the fuck is that old lady?
I don't know her name.
And there's the obligatory sequin dress thing again.
You hit an age, you get sequins.
I'm going to do that too. I'm going to go sequin chic as soon as I hit like in my
Chic?
60s. Yeah, dude. I'm going to keep it fantastic when I'm old. If I make it there. I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I hope Dr. Steve was right about that fucking cancer cure. I'm going to need that.
Let's go.
Give me a year from now whenever I quit cigarettes or whatever, dude. I have to like tell that on the show. I'm like, yeah, start shaking. Doctor... I got 3 nicotine patches up and down my thighs. Oh, no. I got a problem. Me and my stupid addictive tendencies. I had to quit buying candy bars every night now, too, dude, because I was like, oh, I'm eating a lot of candy bars. I should probably stave off, you know? I have, like, this fucking horrible personality. And it's, like, not with everything. It's just with things that are great in life, you know? Alcohol, candy, things that are enjoyable, cigarettes. It's like, I just got to do it to the excess. Like,
I mean, it could have been a full stop at, I have a horrible personality. But
hope you fucking die. I don't even know how to dress it up.
but no, I'm sorry I paused it right here. I just noticed that. I mean, Richard, that's scary, dude. I'm just saying, what is going on? Is
she doesn't look kind and welcoming as she used to.
Look at her in her fucking 30s or 40s. Ellen,
well, she was also...
What happened?
She was
what
also...
happened?
I don't fucking know. I mean,
Tell me.
You know what it was? Her life went to shit as soon as her and Portia deGrassi broke up.
Portia deGrassi?
Yeah, the
junior
chick...
high? What do you mean?
That's deGrassi. And
what'd you say?
Portia deGrassi. deGrassi. She's the sister in Arrested Development.
Wait, deGrassi?
No, it's deGrassi. I was being a smartass. Fuck you, dog. But yeah, she was in Arrested Development, but she was married to Ellen for like a hot minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
No, her and that other blonde chick were together for a long time that like really kind of was like on she was an actress as well.
Oh god,
not
I don't
Portia
know.
deGrassi or whatever.
deGrassi. I've got to stop smoking this shit right here. Oh, Degrassi is a really good name.
No, remember that? Anne Heche.
Oh, okay.
Anne
Heche. Oh, my God.
She was with Anne Heche for a minute, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Anne Heche.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Right now, if you look at who Ellen's with, I don't know who that woman is either. But she looks like Lance Bass.
Oh no, I know. Yes, the real chick she's with. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
She looks like Lance Bass. You can tell she's just slumming it.
Oh man.
If you're a rich lesbian, that's who you slum it with. Is like, I mean, because that chick right there. I mean, she's not bad looking.
Oh, I don't know.
She's
Richard.
no Portia Degrassi, but she's all right.
Or an Anne Heche at that time, in her younger years.
Yeah.
Anne Heche was pretty.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean,
now. Well, I mean, I don't know what she looks like now. So,
I mean,
I'm speaking her as her when she was in the movie Volcano.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Volcano. Sorry.
Volcano. Shut up, you idiot.
Nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg, and licking her.
Oh, he said licking her own pussy there. They
said
blocked that out.
he actually he did say ass.
Oh, I thought he said pussy.
No,
I'm a big
they
idiot.
released the unedited transcript.
She's old school.
Oh. She's old school. What does that even mean?
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama,
Drama.
A superb drama.
There's
about the
Tim
importance
Cook
of
looking
hygiene
asshole.
and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight...
They already have. It's called 4chan.
Dude, what is he doing? He's
eviscerating, dude.
It's not even that, but he's telling the truth. He's sitting in a room with a bunch of people. One of them, Tim Cook,
right,
the owner of this company, and that's really what that company is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like fucking nuts. Like, it's a great joke. Great fucking
absolutely.
joke.
And I mean, it deserves...
But all these fools are just sitting next to this guy.
Well, the scary part about all of this is that
He's
the
just
guy
sitting next to him.
Well, the guy is over here speaking like very valid and
he's throwing down some
visceral truth, just visceral truth that we know as
Yeah.
a society. Like these certain topics that he's touching on, they need to be addressed, but they need to be addressed in a fucking more serious manner than the Golden Globes, because all of these people, the alleged offenders, are all in this one room together,
right?
And they're just laughing at it because I mean,
Yes.
they know no one's gonna do shit about it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do, dude? It's got billions of dollars, dude. Go fuck you.
Yeah, and he's just there, and terrible labor practices,
Damn
like,
right.
Holy shit, dude! It's real. This is not a fucking movie. That's what should be a movie. Like we should be making fun of that in a movie. Like that is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah,
that's not how the world works.
This-
That's how the world works.
Well, also, I mean,
Like, this isn't
shit.
even a fucking movie. This is real.
Going back to another South Park episode, dude, when they find out Earth is a TV show that's like broadcasted intergalactically to all these other fucking places.
Yep.
That's what this is. It's a fucking weird simulation, and
But that's the sad part of that. It's not like it's like it's not. I don't know. It's not art.
Art imitating life.
I messed this up on one of the podcasts.
You love your cliches,
but it's
dude.
true, dude. Like art is imitating life, dude.
Yeah,
because
very much so.
Life is more bizarre than art most times.
Well, I mean, as we're seeing right now, dude, and not only that, but they get into rooms together. They get into these lavish ass like venues, and they get together and they laugh at it.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Nobody, dude, he was a financier. You can't point to a person that can say how he got his money, how he made his money.
Already,
no
a fucking
one
red
has
flag.
a story of how he made his money. He was a financier. What the fuck does that mean?
He's bankrolling, dog. Projects.
Yeah,
he was bankrolling projects.
I've never heard anyone in that business ever refer to anyone as a financier.
Well,
because you'd be like, oh, yeah, but how does he finance things?
Oh man, he sold magazine subscriptions.
But the whole thing's bizarre.
It really is.
And that's like when we were younger, like, oh no, you hear Alex Jones even saying like, "Oh, there's these like rich, powerful people, fucking kids."
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. That shit's bullshit. He's nuts. I mean, he probably is nuts.
Well, the problem
maybe
with-
allegedly, not my opinion,
No,
but people
the
may
thing-
say that. But
The problem with Alex Jones is the fact that he takes statements like that and he peppers in bullshit like they're turning the frogs
Right.
gay and
Yeah.
like shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't.
But that's bizarre. He was onto something. Oh, sorry. He was onto something at that point, and he says a lot of wacky stuff, dude.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean,
he's-
dude, he
you
went.
know.
What shooting was it? Was it the Parkland shooting that he was? Or no, he was denying
No.
Sandy Hook. That's what
Sandy
it was.
Hook.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was that kind of shit
That's what
right
I'm
there.
saying.
Come
like,
on, man.
This is the guy saying this stuff, and people are saying he's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sandy Hook. Come on, dude. How you
Yeah.
gonna? Come on, that's not some fake shit.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
It's
like,
a bad
come on.
look.
Like these people are fucking off the rails. Like,
Well, that's how you get blessed to the left when you want to be a political pundit and shit like that. You come out there saying
Right.
that like these shootings are fake and saying that there are certain chemicals in the air turning frogs
Well-
gay and shit. You're gay. That's what I would say. Just throw it right back at him. No, I'm not.
well, your cell phone says otherwise. You accidentally had that pulled up on your cell phone on your show on live streaming.
Oh, dude, what?
You know that story. He had trans porn pulled up.
Oh,
on
well,
his
that doesn't mean
browser.
he's gay. I mean, everybody gets a little bored. You gotta spice things up. What, you didn't eat sandwiches with no mayonnaise, dog? What are you fucking doing out here? Jeez Louise.
Okay,
This 2020, dog.
I'm not saying.
Oh, whoops. I keep kicking the table. My bad. I'm the
That's
one
all
that's
right.
usually
That's
not
all right.
guilty of that. Fuck me.
Okay. On your high horse over here.
Yeah, really.
I'm usually not the one that gets it.
I don't kick the table.
What are you, Prince Andrew?
Oh. What? Quit kicking that fucking thing, dude.
I just actually hit the stupid thing that makes noise.
We'll fire you right now. But shit, I forgot what I was even. Oh yeah, Alex Jones and shit like that, and the tranny porn and stuff like that. Or I'm sorry, I can't say tranny anymore. It's Firebird or Trans Am.
You ruined our.
I didn't ruin anything.
It had to
It's got to catch on somehow, dude. And people need to know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, you just can't be going out there fucking doing shit like that. And tranny porn aside, whatever. Everybody looks at a little bit of tranny porn. To be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. Adam's over here fucking like sweating. He knows damn well he's got some tranny porn. What are you hiding? What are you hiding from yourself? Just be honest with yourself.
Yeah. Someone's definitely being honest with themselves right now.
I'm always a little too honest on this fucking show. I don't give a shit what's gonna happen.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
That was weird. But yeah, Hillary Clinton and stuff.
What about her?
And sassy.
Quit kicking that motherfucking arm, dude.
I didn't even.
You get the giggles and you start moving around like a fucking infant. Adam can't sit still when he laughs. He has to laugh like a fucking 2-year-old. He's flopping around. Quit flopping. Oh, man.
No, but sassy
Take you
cat,
anywhere.
dude.
Sassy cat. That Hillary meme? Is that what you're talking about?
Every one of them are great. All these sassy cat memes are on fire,
Oh,
dude.
Sassy cat lives forever. All right, let's finish this up.
Don't use it as
fucking
a platform.
been
to
on
make
this for a minute.
political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and
Fuck off.
so, it's already 3 hours long.
Okay, Tom Hanks, let's go.
Yeah, he's over there looking like
Right, let's do the
he's
first-
shocked. I've had enough of that. I wish I would have.
Chet Hayes, red carpet. Go to Chet Hanks. Red carpet right now. We'll wrap this up with this.
I still
fucking
have
video.
I still have more material. If you don't mind going long,
I don't mind
going
going.
long.
I'm not saying I mind going long. I wasn't sure if we were If we were like trying to stay.
Oh, there was okay. So yeah, I don't mind going longer if you don't mind going longer.
Just
but
fucking type in Chet Hanks. God damn it, Golden
I already
Globes. It's
did,
right
you
there.
sack of
Scroll
shit.
down. Just pop down. Hit it.
Fuck you. Hold on, we gotta find one that's
Right
not
there.
Yeah,
Right there.
We have to
Right
find
there.
one where there's not a bunch
Oh.
of fucking. Here we go.
Big
Oh,
up the
no.
whole island massive. It's your boy Chetana coming straight from that Golden Globe, you want saying?
What?
If Father Tom Hanks presenting in a what soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's Tom Hanks' son.
Tom Hanks' son.
Talking like that, acting a damn
And
ass.
He is serious.
Chet Hanks is an ass. What a fucking
A
buffoon.
Jamaican accent.
Oh, dude.
What?
If I were Tom Hanks, I'd pay to have him killed.
Big up. What?
She.
Yeah. He should have came out of the camera fucking stage right. That guy and just fucking
Laid
punched him.
Yeah, just lay him right the fuck out.
Ah!
What a piece of shit, dude. That's his, and that he's being serious?
He's not being serious.
Big up the whole island.
What?
What
The
do you
whole
think he's
island?
not? Jamaica.
Isn't he from,
He's not from Jamaica, but he's talking about Jamaica, obviously.
oh my God.
He did make a follow-up video, I believe.
Are you kidding? Like apologizing, I hope?
No.
Doubling down?
Talking Jamaican as well.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What a
No.
butthole.
Big up.
Big up, big up.
Yes. And then you have Colin Hanks, who's a pretty good actor. He's been in some good stuff.
Yeah,
Band
and
of
from what I
Brothers
hear,
and
a
everything.
decent guy. Yeah.
And well, he was in some other like chick flick type movie that he starred in. Orange County.
oh,
The movie
okay.
Orange County.
Oh, yeah. That's an awesome movie.
Jack Black's in it, I think.
Yeah, Jack Black's fucking great.
Oh, settle down.
He's funny as shit in that movie, dude. I don't care what
He's
you
funny
say.
he's funny in that movie. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he gets a pass for that one.
Big up.
Big up, embarrassing my dad, yeah. Looking like a fuck boy. That's what you want to do.
That's what he should have said.
Big up, it's your fuck boy Chet Hanks coming at you live and direct. You don't let nobody touch his camera. Just start doing Bad Boys lines.
Oh. They're coming out with the Bad Boys 3.
Thank God. It's about time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the movie we all needed.
Just been waiting.
Yeah.
Been waiting.
Martin Lawrence come off his 10-year fucking anxiety binge or whatever the fuck was going on. What happened to him? Yeah, dude.
What's an
He's a mess.
binge?
He just binges out on anxiety. He goes waving guns around in traffic. He gets arrested, saying that he's got the sweats.
Yeah,
he's overworked.
Well, he did that stand-up after that. That was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
talked about that.
He did come back strong after that.
He's a funny dude, man.
But dude, that industry will break you, dude. Like he reached a level of fame that like most people don't ever see, and that shit takes its toll. Like look at what it does to most people. Look at what it does to like Chappelle. Like he had to bow out for a little while, and then he came back with.
And he's a fucking genius. So.
yeah. So I mean, big up to Martin Lawrence. Can't wait to see that movie. Dude, what a fucking ass. Look at his face. He just,
I know, man. This is
hasn't
almost
known-
unbelievable. This is weird. All the Hanks are walking in the red carpet together, and this fucking son just says that Tom Hanks is around here somewhere. Tom Hanks is around here somewhere,
Yeah.
close proximity.
And there's a cop right there protecting Chet
And he's-
Hanks because she knows right now all it takes is one dude to just fucking slap the shit out of him for making an ass of himself the way he is.
Like, Tom Hanks has to watch his son do that 5 feet away.
Dude, why would you bring him? Why would you even? That's
You
a
got
burden.
to. You got to, because he was getting the Cecil D.
Oh, D. Roosevelt.
No, that was not it. No, it was Cecil Dill.
I don't fucking know. I know what you're talking. He got a lifetime achievement award. Essentially, is what happened.
Yes, Cecil DeMille.
Oh
Cecil
my
DeMille,
God.
right?
Would I love to
Cecil
see
DeMille.
this guy in a fucking casket?
I could be wrong about that. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, guy, what are you doing, man?
Just I can't take the face seriously. The guy hasn't known a single hard day's work in his life. It's just
He's rapping, dude.
about what? About what? And then is he aware that Jamaica's not fucking just resorts? Like the majority of the country is just hard fucking living. Like I don't think he understands. Like Jamaica's not fucking
Well, you know what they
swimming
call
pools
it
and beaches.
out in the streets.
What?
I asked you.
Oh, well, I don't. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, man.
Yeah.
What a...
Chet Hanks, though. I feel like there's a follow-up video by Chet Hanks, but I'm just saying.
If there is, I don't care to see it. If this guy's an ass.
But he exists.
He does. He does.
This is why we're talking about, like, art imitating life. It's fucking,
That's a catastrophe, though. Like,
you wouldn't believe this.
Tom Hanks...
If it wasn't real.
He's probably what keeps Tom Hanks grounded in life. Tom Hanks has achieved all these things. He's a very celebrated man. But what really keeps him grounded is his fuckboy son and the fact that he's always going to have to support this little fucking mess. That guy's not going to survive out in life, dude. If he didn't have his father's
Well, he's already
money,
in his 30s, I think.
that's tough. To be that disillusioned at that advanced of an age, you got to be careful, dude. That's like, what are you going to do in your life? What are you going to do if things go south?
Paused that? That does not look good.
No, he looks like an idiot. I'm surprised he doesn't have a grill.
Massive, it's that boy Chet coming straight from that Golden Globes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Okay, I can't do any more of that. That's so bad. What a fucking ass.
You know how much practice he had to do to speak like that?
I wonder if he stayed up late like the day before practicing, and like Tom Hanks is in the next room hearing what he's doing.
All right. Chet.
Oh my god.
Knock it
All
off.
right, that's enough for tonight. Oh, I gotta wake up and succeed tomorrow.
I did Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Let's wrap that up.
I essentially
Road to
am the
perdition.
90s. He is 90s cinema.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mentioned this to you last week. I recently found out about this YouTuber that lives in Boulder.
Oh, you've messaged me about this before.
So apparently, she and her husband moved out here from some other state. They've been here for like a couple of years, I think. But this chick is just such a mess. And the whole reason I wanted to bring her up is not only because like she's local to like our area or anything like that, but like not only is it that of importance when we go to watch this video, but like just look at her before I start this.
Funny.
So she's wearing a hat. It's like one of the local dispensaries around here. She's wearing like a beanie from them. And this lady is just a mess. A mess. We're talking like hyper inflated and has like just gross transparent skin with like really dark eyeshadow, like blue eyeshadow. I don't know how to describe her other than like, it looks like she's wearing like a Jay from Jay and Silent Bob wig. And a whole ton of like just a ton of eyeliner. It just looks really bad. She looks gross. And the channel's her name's Shani for Christ. And she basically like puts out all these bullshit ranting videos under the guise of like being this devout Christian. But another reason I wanted to bring this video to the show is because there's recent body cam footage of the cops coming to her apartment and arresting her because she beats her fucking boyfriend.
What?
He's like this skinny, like kind of trailer trashy looking guy, and he has his own YouTube channel. It's called Rev News. He does like super conservative, like Christian news and stuff like that.
There's like no views on this video.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. This is all very like this is a
Wow.
very niche demographic that she's reaching out here to.
There's less than 1,000 views.
She's
less
far
than
she's
1,000.
far from viral.
Yeah.
But so the other night there was her husband was doing this live stream and he's looking at the camera and everything like that. She's walking by, and every time he's streaming, she's always got to get in it somehow. She's like this huge attention whore, even though she's like a dumpster fire of a woman.
Clearly.
She looks horrible. But
Yeah.
She always walks in and everything like that. He said something smart ass to her when she was walking through the frame. Like he said something to the effect of like, "Hey, get out of my shot" or whatever. She like takes her bra off and throws it at him. And
What do you mean?
She just reaches in her fucking like armpit there, takes her bra off, throws it at the guy. It lands on his head, and he goes, "Oh, it smells like cat piss."
Oh no.
So just know that's an extra feature to this woman is that her tits smell like cat piss. So let's go ahead and roll this motherfucker.
On in.
Bros. Okay, so get this shit. I had this right
She's gotta be like
here,
500 pounds.
And I know it looks like a cigarette, but it wasn't, man. It had 80. Oh, I'll show you the wrapper right here, dude. It's this, dude. It's called, Hempies.
What is she talking about?
She gives people that enjoy marijuana a bad name. So her and her husband moved here from wherever the fuck, and she starts making all these videos like pandering to the weed crowd. She basically switches her persona a lot in order to pander to different crowds to try to get like more views and shit like that. She doesn't really have any real interests or talents or anything like that other than just garnering unwarranted attention through YouTube. So this is one of her videos, like trying to be like this, "Hey man, I smoke weed, dude." Like this is like her personality.
Right? And it's, you see there, 80 milligrams of CBD.
And she's driving. She's fucking driving.
Indica, and I just like smoke.
I forgot to mention that. She's looking down at her phone in a moving vehicle. One of her hands is holding this fucking joint wrapper or this pre-roll wrapper. And it's straight CBD, didn't she say? Something like that. So she's over there not getting high, speeding and doing YouTube videos.
That shit, dude, it looked like a cigarette, man. And I am so chill right now. I am so
I hate when people say chill.
calm. And not only that, but I
not
am
chill.
also
It's not chill at all.
having some delicious CBD sparkling ginger ale. So that would be 100 milligrams of CBD, which means I'm gonna be feeling, and I am feeling, really freaking righteous right now.
That's another thing I hate too is when
Righteous?
people, whatever the fuck she said.
What does she mean by that?
I don't know. Fuck her. That's another thing I hate about people that do this stuff to like the marijuana industry and like the culture, I guess in general, is like when they do these over the top videos where they're trying to like get this whole like product thing out in the open. And it's like you don't work with these companies. You're just trying to like throw these things in the camera so that you can like look like you're behind these products and shit like that. And they do the fake like, "Oh, I'm so high eyes." Like she's putting on that act where like, "Oh man," she's like squinting even though her eyes aren't red or anything like that.
Oh, I know.
Fucking faking
It's very
bitch.
it's very bizarre, dude.
Now, yeah, man, I feel chill as fuck.
I can't take it. You see why I wanted to bring this though? Like, there's no real reason that this should be on the show,
This
but
is like a troll, dude.
Don't you think you would think it's a troll, right?
Richard,
but like,
Richard, it's a troll.
dude, you should see the rest of her videos. She's been arrested, dude. She's been arrested for being a fucking
trolling.
piece of shit. They're not trolling.
It's a troll.
They're not trolling, and we're going to be getting deeper into this character like in future episodes, but I'll show you. This is not a troll, dude. These fucking people are out there. All the things we've covered today, you really think this is a troll? This is This is the unreasonable thing we touch on?
Troll.
I think you're a troll now.
Ah, dude, Vinny!
Who the fuck's Vinny? Vinny Pez.
Oh, she's missing a lot of teeth.
Oh no, look at that grill, dog! She is fucked up!
The other side has no teeth.
Dude, what the fuck is
The other
that?
side has no teeth, dude.
Ugh. Damn, dude,
What happened to her teeth?
I don't fucking know. Maybe she...
Oh, what?
I couldn't call it anything. That wasn't fast enough.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Oh, shit.
I know, man. But anyway, I just want to let people know
What the fuck
that
is this?
CBD is legal in all 50 states.
Oh, this video came out in December 2019. Way to fucking break that news, you fucking
If it came out
uninformed cow.
In December 2009. I wouldn't be impressed.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. What an idiot.
She could be driving a 2019 vehicle in 2009 in this video. It wouldn't impress me. So,
you know what really impressed me is if like this fucking camera dropped and you just hear their car hitting a fucking abutment.
Is it an abutment or an embankment?
Well, there's abutments and there's embankments.
There sure is.
Embankments are like
the ones
I believe.
A what?
Embankments, I believe, are recessed, whereas abutments are like
Are
flush
they?
to the street. Yeah, like you would hit it head on. It'd be like a direct.
Oh,
crash.
okay.
Where an embankment, you would go down into something. Yeah.
Guardrail or something.
Danger zone.
Oh.
A lot of these episodes.
He's dead.
You should chill it out. Or chill it out. You should chill it out.
It's that fucking, it's that cuck boy that she's married to, dude. He's probably driving actually.
Yes.
Because she hasn't looked at the road once. I'm an idiot.
You have pain. If you're really going through some kind of psychotic breakdown, like I am always,
yeah, there you go.
CBD is where it's at.
This fucking
it
fat
will
bitch
chill
over
you
here just
out.
talking about how she's nuts.
It is an amazing plant. The hemp plant is beautiful.
Okay, that's enough for her. I think that's it. But yeah, that's
we gotta move on, dude.
That's Shani
I can't
for
handle
Christ.
this shit.
No, that's Shani for Christ.
Yeah,
she'll be making appearances from time to time. She's just too good not to talk about. She's just so fucking hateable.
Do you think it was an error when she created the username? It was just supposed to be like Chris. Like that'd be.
Shut up. Just shut up.
It'd be more believable.
Just say, God, that fucking mess of a woman there. That's just unfortunate, dude. You really do have to. You really do have to be thankful for some things in life, dude. Because that's rough. Life's already against you if you go outside looking like that.
Fair enough.
It's a tough business.
That's fair.
We can't all be me. Fucking go out there. I'm gonna.
Thank
dance.
God.
Fuck you, boy.
Well, if I believe in God. Now that's an edgy statement.
That is pretty edgy. Yeah, being Adam's an edgelord and an atheist. He wants to cover all his bases. It's always weird. Like I never like to. I know you're like this too. We don't like to label things, and we don't ever put a label on a lot of the things that like we do or believe. Like like we don't believe in God, but like I hate when somebody's like, "Oh, so you're an atheist," and I have to like side up with that crew because
I'm with you.
You know,
I don't have time to side with anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I'm thinking.
No heroes.
I'm not with a group.
Yeah, no heroes.
You're an
no
atheist
groups.
too. Cool. You're probably still an asshole. Fuck you.
Exactly.
What do I give a fuck? Oh, cool, man.
You listen to Dave Matthews and you're an atheist.
Yeah.
We have nothing to talk about.
Great. I'm moving on, man.
Oh,
so,
man.
Come on, Dave.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't care about what you fucking believe in.
No, not at all. But what are you gonna do? You know, that's the world we live in. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man. I guess now's a good time as any. Yeah, I know. I'm just like I'm struggling today. You know, we got higher than usual. I need to quit leaning on that as a crutch. I'm like constantly at a good level of baked. I need to quit blaming it on the weed. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just a talentless hack. I'm living a lie.
You're not.
Holy crap.
Beat me to it.
Whatever, dog. All right. So that brings us to the conclusion of this week's Brass Tacks Podcast. Make sure you download all of our episodes on whatever platforms you're listening to us on. Go ahead and like all of our social media and all that good shit. Follow me on Instagram at SlickHando. Adam, you want to plug your Instagram?
Nah.
Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had some laughs. We'll catch you next week. Go fuck your mother.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Eat my ass, don't eat my ass. I mean, whatever.
It's a real Sophie's choice.